All right, so today I'm going to go ahead and start the texture creation process. And let me start over with what I'm doing. Come on, sucker. Don't need that one. And I can delete that one. All right, so over on my UVW map, my UV map, let me get this out there. See what's that. Edit this real quick. Damn. I'm having a hard time typing today. Save. Let's put that. Go to comments. Okay. So look at my UV map, and I know that this portion is the ceiling. These are the walls. Of course, you got the forward facade and the aft facade, and then this little guy right here is the floor. So what I did is just grabbed hold of it, expanded the marquee bound by 10 pixels, copied it, created a new document, and then flipped it 90 degrees horizontal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create, like hand paint the wood texture. So I'm going to select my two hues, right? I have a light brown and I have a dark brown. And I picked them kind of where they're in the middle. So when I go to add highlights, I have a lot of room on the high end and a lot of room on the low end to add shadows and highlights. So I'm going to go to filter, render fibers. And you can play around with vibrance. If I put that like 10, it's kind of washed out. So 25 will work. Strength, if I put 100, oops, not 600. If I put 100, it makes it real grainy, almost like it's an old piece of wood that's been weathered and had layers chipped off of it. Or I can go like 0, and it makes it feel kind of pastel, you know what I mean, like chalky. So I'm going to go to about, let's see, 6 or 10. Let's try 10. Let's go 10. Okay. And of course, I'm going to turn off the marquee. Now, I need to kind of draw in my lines, right? Because it's going to be a paneled floor. So, one of the ways that I can do this is up here on the ruler. I can go about every half inch all the way down. Sure, I'm going to use the line tool, create a new layer, call this lines, but more specifically panel lines or floorboard lines. Panel that'll work. So start at a half inch, hold shift, drag it straight down. And I'm going to do this for the entirety of the image. There we go. This should work rather nicely because there's going to be a lot of maps that are going to go over the top of this. Come on, Chewy. That'll work. Variance is fine. Start to work shit out of me. Lights. Oops. So I'm just going to keep doing this all the way across. Repetition, repetition, repetition. And it's going to leave me with a little bit right there. And then I'm going to want to create a new layer. We'll call these, actually put horizontal lines. New needs to be vertical lines. Vert lines. These are horizontal lines. And on the horizontal lines, I'm going to pretty much give it the brick, I guess, looking run. So I want to use about roughly every 4, right? 2. All right. Now I'm going to go through and get rid of some of these lines. So, oops. Add. I might be able to do this like eraser tool. Give me the damn eraser tool. Block. It'd be so much easier if my tablet was hooked up. So you know what? I might want to. Yeah, this way, that's fine. And go. Kind of flesh out. What I should have done is I probably should have done, and I probably should have made this plywood, but yeah, I'm already here. So it looks like I'll probably make this Quonset hut a like a command and control type building. Is that right? Let's see here. Where is that one? Where'd that disappear at? So since I've decided to make this a command on Quonset now, that changes the 3D models that I'm going to create on the inside. And then it's also going to change probably how I texture the building, which kind of sucks. You having fun, Dominic? What are you playing with, buddy? Hey, Dominic. What are you playing with? Oh, monster trucks?
Yes.
Monster trucks and T-Rex, huh?
And dogs.
And cars?
2.
2 cars. Okay.
Hey,
What's up?
we have Hot Wheels
Let me see.
in a bubble one.
Look at that. We've got a pretty spiffy Hot Wheels car.
See? It's so
Oh, yeah?
yes. The dragon has Hot Wheels.
Oh, yeah?
The dragon.
The dragon does? You better be careful. That dragon will get you.
So why?
So, yeah. All right. He likes hanging out in here when I'm doing things. It's all right. This part takes forever to get done. Hey, what's up, Jen? How you doing? Yeah, this is a really boring, tedious part. This sucks. This part really sucks to do. It's easy to get lost in the pattern, I suppose. Hey, Dominic. Come here. Come here. Look at the camera. Come here. Scoot over towards me. Look at the camera. Say hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
That's my sister.
I have from my face.
What, you gotta draw your feet?
Grandma face.
Grandma Thies. That's
Yes.
that's your grandmother. But this is my sister. Boy, the
Is that
jokes.
your sister?
That's my sister. I have 2 sisters.
What?
What? Crazy.
Oh.
Is that crazy?
Yes.
Yeah. How many sisters do you have? This part, man. God, wish there's. There we go. Come on, a little faster. No, you're just being stupid. All right, my brain's starting to hurt again. See here. I wish there was something to talk about while I do this, but you're talking too much and I lose track of where I am. Okay, I don't have that much more to go. All right. Yeah, I picked up a new graphics tablet, but I'm not going to actually hook it up to my computer until I get a new computer. So, yeah. All right. Now, it's been a long time since I've used Blender 3D, and in fact, I stopped using it about 2.79, 2.78, somewhere before. It was right after they introduced the node system. I had just gotten everything else down, and then they were like, "Oh, we're going to be like every other 3D creation program out there, and we're going to put node systems in." And I'm like, shit. Well, I never wanted to roll. I never wanted to learn the node system. I didn't feel it was necessary. But now that virtually every piece of software out there is using nodes or node points, so I've got no choice but to learn it. And I've learned some things on it, but this model is also helping me learn that node system because there's quite a few things that I'm gonna have to use them. There's quite a few different maps like ambient occlusion, normal maps, bump maps, metallic maps, specular maps, shit like that I'm gonna have to use for this. Okay, so I've got to fix that. Here we go. And be gone. I think that is everything. All right. So these lines, well, let's create a new layer. And now we're going to go in and kind of add some highlights. So we'll call this one highs. And then one lows. Now, you always want your highs on top of your lows. And your highs, you want to mix them in under screen. And your lows, you want to mix them in. No, I don't want that. Under multiply. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset. There you go. And now I'm going to want to, where are you at? Let's see here. If I paint, you can see it. See, it kind of makes it a little bit brighter. So brush, I need to be 500. Let's go 10. So less than that. Let's go 5. All right, now I'm going to start at the top. And I'm just going to look for areas. See here, gotta change my brush up a little bit. Hardness, I want to 0. But I want Hell yeah. So what's that at like 2? Nope. All right. Make a little noise and move my mic. Now let's see here. Let's see, 50, 75. Okay. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just kind of adding a unique look to that board. Edge work, rise. Each board is going to be, it's going to have their own unique feel to it. Now another way I could do this, instead of going like that, I could load up a special effects, vintage scratch. And something like this. Way too big. Here to Facebook. Let's go to Google. I put like a edge worn Photoshop brush on grungy edge. Where are you at? Second. Distressed edges, but kind of have to be worn. Let's see what they're looking at here. Try to find some that don't have a. Nah, not that shit for them. I can get them on a free basis, so I don't really want them. Everything is charging now, and it kind of blows. They'll take what a lot of places are doing. They'll take free. Oops. They'll take what's free on the internet and then they package it onto. Is that? You're erasing, you dumbass. Then they'll package it on a website and they'll be like, oh my God, we're charging for this crap. I'm like, well, doesn't make any sense. It's free. You know what I mean? So, hey, thanks, Colin. Um, it's real stupid. It's getting to the point where it's almost annoying. Um, you know, that people are compiling all these free um, these free resources and then putting them on their website is being paid like you will pay type of thing. Nah, sorry, chief, not going to. Especially when it's already a free asset somewhere else. You know what I mean? When all you're doing is um, pretty much just making an index. So. Where are they? Okay, let me see here. How about grunge? Another one. How do I want to do this? Well, I guess I'm just going to paint this one out. Yay. All right, so I kind of wish. Hey, Dominic. You don't have to be all the way quiet, just a little bit quiet. All right? All right, Dave. All right, so we'll use that one. Try some other stuff here. Make my life a little bit easier. Back to that. Let's do something like that's pretty cool. Let's try that 5. All right, let's try this again. Move back to highlights. Some of these edges here, and these.
So maybe eat the empires.
You're hungry again?
Yes.
Good God, child!
You
You want to eat the rest of your M&Ms? I mean, you did eat breakfast. You're a child, so you have a cast iron stomach. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. I don't like the way that looks. I don't like the look of this brush. Let's try. Let's do. Nope, don't like that one either. Not this one. A little smaller, might be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. 10. Let's see here. Maybe bigger than that, so let's try 20. That looks like garbage. Man, I'm gonna have to paint this. It sucks. Pixels, 5 pixels. Kind of look for areas that are highlighted anyways. Let's try something. I'm gonna try something different. Let's duplicate this one. No, don't delete that. I need that layer. Let's try to do something a little different. We'll put this on our highs. And I'm going to pull out some information from this. So I'm going to go to filter or select color range, and let's grab this really high range. Okay, these need to be turned off. Let me select that color again. Okay, now I'm going to select inverse. I'm going to delete it. Okay. Now I'm going to make this one. This might work a little bit better. Full duty bitches. Okay. What the fuck is malfunction? Wait, my mouse isn't going to work now? No, up yours, Clever. There we go. Okay, that's way too much. That's all right. I'm going to do the same thing with those. And then what I'll do is I will pick them apart and feel a little better that way. Dark area right there. Select. Oh shit. Duplicate. Use. Put that on multiply and delete. The hell, Photoshop, you're being stupid. Why? There you go. And I'll just pull this like that. Select inverse and delete. This should be on. Multiply. Turn those on. Now I will tame these. How is it going to like 50%? And I just want to go 50% opacity too. And I could probably on this layer, let's don't know that I need to blur that. See if there's any layer styles I want to put on it. Don't need to bevel it, don't need to contour it, straighten texture, I don't need that. On the lows I don't, but I might want to put a slight inner shadow. This is definitely going to be screen. And I don't want that, I want it to be, there you go. Okay, now these lines are not empty. And where we need to be all crazy like. Okay, so back to the eraser tool. Horizontal lines need to get take some of that and put some more of that out of there. Okay. Okay, so let's take some of those out of there. Let's bring that to 100%. And now we're going to select color range again. Okay, that's fine. So let's turn these back on. I don't know why. Turned into like a plywood. Well, I may have to redo that later. That's fine. Okay. 10% on that. And then I want to make sure that's on multiply, that's on screen. Let's take, that's fine. Then let's go to this contrast, bring that up just to here. Okay, there's too much there. Okay, I don't like any one of those. Delete. Looks like I will just paint them in or just leave the way it is. Let's take this, image, adjustments, levels. Like that. Don't like that either. Why the hell aren't you playing nicely? Yeah, whatever. Let's cancel that. I do wish I had. What is that? Right there. Too much saturation. There. Okay. Now. Yeah, just take a while. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not gonna do that shit. So. Huh?
Have one.
Ah. Thanks, buddy. I need any of that. Okay. So there's, I'm gonna have to do this the old school way. Fucking blows. Got a higher color. And then that one be my lower color. Okay. So I'm kind of just stuck with it. Okay, what's going on with that? Let's see. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Rotate this layer. Okay. So there's that. Now let's create the roof. So for this one, nice. Oh, this one can be deleted. Now this one. Okay. Let's see. Call this one. See if it's EI or IE. I guess whatever. So now we are going to select that one. See, file new, create, paste. Rid that background. And now this one's going to be interesting because you have to create the corrugated look to it. Like, you know. So see how I want to do that. Now there's a good chance I'm going to use a gradient on it, but how do I want to use a gradient? So let me look something up right quick. Well, I can, let's try like a method sheet. Sheet metal. Yeah, I trimmed my nose hairs and it's still bothering the shit out of me. Texture. All right, plenty of sheet metal. So I'm gonna create my own. I hate people, man. Let's do a higher resolution. Try that CG textures. Jump into this website. Tool. Care about galvanized. I think I'm gonna have to log in through. Log in. Yes, yes. Come on. Need metal. There's a lot of cool resources out there. I'm a big fan. Just a second. I'm looking at some different yeah, 16 by downloads. There we go. Rename that to gal text. Open that shit with Photoshop. All right. So now that I got this, fucker. See, and this is my. See which one's that? It's floor. This one's. I think that's gonna be big enough at all. That's not gonna texture either. So, what size is this? Get rid of that. Get the fuck out of there. Image size is. So that needs to be 3100. 22. Need a 4K image. You only got the one 4K? Oh shit. What is that? What credits is that? Alright, just a second. I'll get back now. It's 3 credits. Download that. Let's see here. Yeah, no. Yeah, they're flat out stupid. There's another one. What's the other? Another cool texture place. That actually is cgtextures.com. Let's try this one. Won't you reopen? No. Okay. Seamless metal texture. Yeah. Free metal texture for your superb design. We'll see. I would love to go to courses because it looks like shit. High resolution is what I need. 1024 by 1024 is not high resolution, but Toaster has a higher resolution than that. Oops. Oh, hell. There we go. Let's see here. Let's check this one out. This one looks cool. You want $10 for that texture. You're stoned. You stole that texture off another website. Now you're selling it. Way to go, Chief. Is this one Creative Commons? Please. Get the fuck out of here. Well, I like that one. That one's got the PSD. Sweet. There you go. Cool. Where's that? Yo. If you're gonna seamless sci-fi mount. Okay, I gotta show this one. I'm sorry. So check this shit out. This apparently is a sci-fi seamless metal texture. Faux shame. I want to use that one right there. So let's go. Let's bring it over to DeviantArt. I like DeviantArt. Let me log in. I haven't been in DeviantArt in a long time. There we go. See here, resource. That's not going to work though. All right. Let's try this one. Let me rename this. Metal. Make it 2K. I know I need a 4K, but I might be able to manipulate this one. Get rid of that piece of shit. Control C, Control V. Okay. I'll take this. Not get the fuck out of here. Okay. I should be able to top this one. Yes. Okay. Now, so that's the interior. E-R-I-E. Fuck it. I think it's. I don't know. I always fuck that word up. It is E-I. Got it right there. Did I spell it right here? Oh, fuck no, I didn't. Fixed. So now that I got that, close that out. Now I want to add my corrugated lines. So we're going to call this one corrug highs. Now we need a new one. Duplicate those. Okay. The highs are going to be. You know what? I might be able to do this with just a gradient. I'm wondering if I can pick the lows like right there. Okay. And let's add that right there. Do it filled by 50%. See how that's going to work. But I don't want it to be. This one's going to be that one. This is going to be that one. Okay. Oops. Fine. You motherfucker. Delete that. do? Let's put that on 100. I need to clear out everything. Rid of that. Yep.
I don't know. I know it's came on after it. I was like, 'cause I know I love Kim Possible. I love Kim Possible. I was right at Ralph too. Oh God, that was awful. I was so excited, and Dan and I were both excited. Wreck-It Ralph was awesome, and he actually loved it. He loved Wreck-It Ralph. He went to the internet and watched it, and we were both like, oh. The first one was great. We went to the second one. We've seen all the little clips, especially with the Disney princesses. I was super excited. Yeah, that was so much fun. I was like, no, it does fun. And then her trying to sing a freaking song.
Like I said, this is the tedious part. It sucks. Okay, this one right here.
I had the pink one and the orange. I had the yellow one. That was good. I had gargoyles on here. Oh, I know. I've watched Darkwing Duck. Who will it call? Darkwing Duck. When there's trouble, call me. I like that. Beasts and monsters, huh? I don't care what people say. Dinosaur I enjoy. Dinosaur or ducks? Dinosaur. The big dinosaur.
Oh, that was interesting. The mouse stuck. So I've built a new computer for all this stuff, and I think it'll get here next week sometime. Hopefully next week or the week after. But it's just an upgraded version of what I already have. Whoa. A way upgraded version of what I have. It's okay, so I've got this little itty bitty thing right here. Okay, take this all the way down to chip. Copy. Let's try 75. Nope. 50. Well, let's do the fill. Actually, you know what? Let's try to blend this.
Wasn't like that. So it was the best Disney scam ever. And so you get this, it's always like, it's just like it just is. They didn't come here to do the whole thing. I saw it theaters. I know they did, but I'm like, best Disney scam ever. Because they got charged full price again. The same movie. And got to release a whole new lineup of toys. I'm like, that's the
Yeah,
image
that was something.
Using the same molds. Using half the same drawings. Just gotta give you props for that.
Let me duplicate that. Yes, duplicate high. No, fucker. How did that even duplicate below? Put the lows below. So this one should be screen. And this one should be multiply. So the screen is the 50% fuel. Fill. And 50% as well.
And sometimes you can't even be mad. Sometimes you just gotta go. Gotta give props to that. Alright, we go to Walmart tomorrow. We'll get you one of each kind because apparently you're gonna need one of each. Really, Mom? Here's the thing.
It just doesn't.
Alright, how about 5? 5?
I like the look of that, but
That's a fun movie. Who do you want to watch? Not you. I'm asking your mom.
that would be why. Okay. So I need to open that image back up. Photoshop. Take this, edit, let's make it define a pattern. Metal 1. Okay. Take this, create a new layer. None of that. Let's add a right there. Now let's add a pattern to that. Let's do a pattern overlay. Add that metal there. Let's try to work with that now. Snap to layer. Let's do 50. Get in there.
How do you do that? I see black people do that, but how are you doing?
Okay. It's not looking right. But one thing I've got to remember too is I'm going to be adding do what? The hell happened there? Interesting. I'm going to be adding bump mapping and all that to it, so that's really going to be all right. So I may need to darken that. Image adjustment. Let's go to levels. It's out. Make it a little bit darker. Okay. Let's see. Let me is this one go bye-bye. And so that normal map will actually give it the appearance of corrugation, go like that. And so let's save this as, let's definitely save the PSD. I'm going to file save as a PNG. Okay, I got to see what I have here. I don't need that. I don't need that. I need that. That I'm keeping. Don't need that.
Dave,
What's up, buddy?
see this have big wheels and little wheels.
Oh, yeah, big wheels and little wheels?
Yes.
That's cool, man. Save it. There. Now we, come on, save it. There.
I get it. Because that's what
So the whole goal of it is to make it, is to fake it, right? It doesn't need a whole lot of, I gotta reposition my camera, so it doesn't need a whole lot of, detail right off the bat. It'll come with all the different maps, like the normal maps. Like if I were to take this right here, let me leave those open. Get rid of that. And then if I'll save this as something different, save it as interior maps. Okay, so now I'm dealing with the interior maps. Now if I take this and I go to filter, go to filter, there you go. Filter, why don't you do it? Then break that down. Filter, go to 3D. Let's create a bump map out of it. All right, you see, we got. Put it on the cube, sucker. There you go. So. "3D print preview lighting." No. Let's do daylights, default lights. Let's try.
I'm having fun.
You're having fun.
Yes.
Let's create the normal map instead. I'm probably going to bring this into another program. But there you go. Okay. So there you go. Now you have a complete normal map for that. I think that somebody should be stronger, but we'll save this as. And we'll type PMG. And we'll put interior norms. Okay, go save, sucker, save. And then Shift A, texture, image, texture, and then normal map. And then open. interior norms. Take away the color. Candidate space, we're going to put that to 5. See if it's even working. And why aren't you working, sucker? It is. It's working. It's not as strong as I want it to be. Okay. That needs to go away. That light sucks. Okay. Light. Fuck's the light? Let's put. Okay. What the fuck, yo? See where it's pulling? You see where it's got like that 3D look to it? Put this camera real quick. This is stupid. Grab Z. Grab X. Rotate on the X. Oh, rotate on the Z. Real bitch. Grab X. Position the same thing. Looks like. All right, now we're going to do something stupid to it. We're going to increase that to 50. I know that's going to be ridiculous, as you can see right there, but you can see it's working. Right, it gives it that hella 3D look right there. Let's try it, 25. See down here? I'm catching it. But of course, that's way too strong. So let's do 10. All right. So we have that. But let me save this. Let me save this right quick. So I got to plug in my external hard drive. What? Why did it lose connection to my camera? Start camera. Apparently, didn't want to. Okay. There is uploaded drive desktop 2020. There is a program that I'm looking for, and I have. It's a free program. What the hell is that called? Type, sucker. Where did I put that on the installs? Training. Off. And school 623. Armor paint. It's another one. Oh, it's materialized. Okay. We drag this to here. Come on, sucker. Quit being stupid. And what this program will do, it will allow me to tweak everything, ambient occlusion, metal, or the metal properties of the texture, normal match, bump maps, you name it. And it's being retarded slow. What's up, Dominic? What you doing, buddy? All right. Materialize. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to yeah. Okay. I know what I want to do now. Close that one out. Need to open up. Quonset. And this. Okay. No. I've only used this thing like once or twice. So actually, I don't want to open that. I want to cancel that. I want to start with my diffuse map. Open. Desktop. Look at all that crap. Driver's license, all that. Select. Okay. Now I'm going to go over here and create my height map for it. Create my normal map from it. So, Chris, ooh, whoa. Mid.
I was just drawing it. Dave, I'm not doing so. Not, Dave. Dave, I'm not doing so.
You're not?
No.
How come?
Mommy said no.
Mommy said no? Mom said you don't have to go to school?
No. No. Who did?
For some reason, it's not allowing me to pick those. I think I broke it. So let's clear this. I don't need that one. I don't need that one. Stick with these. So I want that as PNG. Save property map. Type project. Let's go desktop. Let's go to Quonset Hut. And we'll call this one. Actually, we're going to create a new folder for it. Materialize text. Mats. We're going to select. So what it did, close this down. What it did is it generated these for me, my normal map, my height map, and then my diffuser version, which is already there. So what I'll do is open this up and I'll say, well, let's check out these normals. So let's see what it looks like. It looks like it completely wiped out my floor. See here, look at that again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, completely wiped out that floor. Oh, it's still there. So let me take this and let me add light. Grab Z. Okay, so there are some things I need to adjust. Storm map only needs about 2.0. There's that. Doesn't need that help. Actually, let's make that area light. I don't understand how that does that. It gets all stupid like that. Okay, this is fucking retarded. Delete. Front. A. Area. Grab Z. Rotate. 45. Negative 45. Rotate negative 45. Rotate. Okay, whatever. I got to work on the rendering portion of it. But there, you see how that works with normal maps. I'm not really sure why it started to piss me off. Grab Z. This lights at 1,000 radius, probably 10 meters. Point. There it is. All right. So there's that. So, safe. So that's done. I'm going to take a break for a while. See y'all later.
Dave, I need to hold up.